All right. We are beginning another new journey. A name that I've heard a lot. I've heard of Eric Clapton, and I think I've heard of this song. Um, I know I've heard of this song, and I heard it's sad. Um, Never heard it though. Never heard it. And I do know Eric Clapton is a guitarist because when I recently asked who are some of the greatest guitarists of all time, a good amount of y'all mentioned Eric Clapton. I know he's a legend. It's so weird, man. I know in passing, I hear so much about some of these artists, and I you know, never really heard of them or listened to them. So that ends today. We're starting with Tears in Heaven. Now, I gotta say, the title alone is gut wrenching. It's like, I mean, I don't cry. I'm not a crier. In the past couple of years, I've cried a handful of times, and it's usually for the same reason: the passing of my grandmother right there. I don't know if y'all can see. I don't know if y'all can see that right there, but if this song gonna make me think about her, I'm done for. I'm done for. Like I said, it's been a minute since I cried. So if it happens, it happens. But I ain't, I see the title. I've heard about this song, so I know it's emotional. So I already prepped myself. So if I don't cry, that's probably why. But because this is our first reaction to Eric Clapton, let's get some research here. Eric Patrick Clapton is an English rock and blues guitarist. Okay. Singer and songwriter. He is regarded as one of the most successful and influential guitarists in rock music. Clapton ranks second on Rolling Stone's list of 100 greatest guitarists of all times. Oh. I didn't know he was like that. I knew he was great, but number two. And again, I saw his name in a lot of the lists that y'all gave, but not that many people, like not that much. So this is interesting. He was also number 5 in Time Magazine's list of the top best electric guitar players in 2009. All right, we dealing with an icon here. He's currently 78 years old. 5 children. He's been signed to Warner Brothers. And that's it. The rest of these labels I've never heard of. RSO, Surf Dog, Atco, Duck, Reprise. I haven't heard of any of those labels before. The Yardbirds. Wait, I've heard of them before. The Yardbirds. This is the band that Jimmy Page was in. Oh, wow. He was in a band with Jimmy Page. And why didn't they work out again? You got Eric Clapton and Jimmy Page in the same band? Wait, Jeff Beck? I've heard of this name. Where do I know Jeff Beck from? Oh, from the Yardbirds. That's it? I feel like I've heard his name in another band as well. Eric Clapton and Jimmy Page in the same band and it didn't work out? That's crazy. After playing in a number of different local bands, Clapton joined the Yardbirds in 1963, replacing founding guitarist Top Topham. Dissatisfied with the change of the Yardbird sound from blues rock to more radio-friendly pop rock sound, Clapton left in 1965 to play with John Mayall and the Blues Breakers. After Cream broke up in 1968, he formed the blues rock band Blind Faith, recording one album. Wow. Clapton received 18 Grammys, as well as the Brit Award for Outstanding Contribution to Music. 18 Grammys. He sold more than 280 million records worldwide, making him one of the best-selling musicians of all time. In 1998, Clapton, a recovering alcoholic and drug addict, founded the Crossroads Center on Antigua, a medical facility for those recovering from substance abuse. Wow. Oh, I know his story is crazy. Does he have a biofilm? I would love to watch it. I would love to watch it. Oh wow. Okay, so yeah, we dealing with an icon here. Again, I've heard the name, heard of the song, but never thought to listen to him. I'm so excited and happy to finally be on this journey. Like I said, I'm mentally prepared for whatever happens. But yeah, Tears in Heaven, Eric Clapton. Let's go.
You know my name if I saw you in heaven. Would it be the same if I saw you in heaven? I must be strong and carry on, 'cause I know I don't belong here in heaven. Would you hold my hand if I saw you in heaven? Would you help me stand if I saw you in heaven? I'll find my way through night and day, 'cause I know I just can't stay here in heaven. Time can bring
Alright, real quick. Beautiful. Lyrics, melody, composition, perfect. His voice, perfect. I see it was used in a film. I mean, any romantic film, I'm sure, could use this song. I mean, this song is perfect. Very emotional. very emotional. I don't know the process of filming this music video, but even the way he's performing it in the music video, you just see. I don't know what happened. We'll do song research afterwards, but you see, there's a deep connection with this. Beautiful song. I don't think I've heard something this emotional probably since Johnny Cash Hurt. That's probably the last song that like gave me this feeling. Yeah. Like I said, I mentally prepare myself, so and I don't feel tears coming. So, again, I probably, I know some people might be upset about that. I don't want to cry, y'all. I don't. Mother's Day just passed. I just went to go see my grandmother, and I didn't cry. This is that was like it. My grandmother's been gone for we're going on 3 years, but 2 years and some change, and every time I go to a grave site, I break down, and this was the first time that I didn't. I wouldn't call it progression, but I did find that to be kind of like, oh my God, you didn't cry this time. So, and it really connects. Every time I go to my grandmother's gravesite, I just instantly think, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna say when I see her again, if I get to see her again? And these lyrics hit home. They perfect. I could tell his frame of thinking is exactly what mine was the second she passed away. Like, will I hold her hand and talk to her again? Like that type of, like, this is perfect music. Perfect music.
Time can bend beneath. Time can break your heart. Have you begging, please? Begging, please. Beyond the door, there's peace, I'm sure, and I know there'll be no more tears in heaven. Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would you be the same if I saw you in heaven? I must be strong and carry on, 'cause I know I don't belong here in heaven.
Beautiful. I can't. I don't want to wait. I don't want to analyze. I want to go straight into finding out who this song was about. Cause it was too his 4-year-old son. Jesus. It's the second day in a row y'all just punched me in the gut. First Chester Bennington yesterday from Lincoln Park, and now this. Oh, God. It appeared on the 1991 Rush soundtrack. Huh. I never heard of that film. Rush. In January 1992, Clapton performed the song in front of an audience at Bray Studios. Gotcha. Warner Brothers. Soft Rock. The song was Clapton's best-selling single in the United States and reaching number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. In the United Kingdom, where Clapton is from, it reached number 5. Also reached top 10 in more than 20 nations around the world. It won 3 Grammys, Best Male Pop Vocal Performance, Song of the Year, and Record of the Year. 2004 Rolling Stone ranked Tears in Heaven 362 out of 500. On March 20th, 1991, Clapton's 4-year-old son Connor with Lori Del Santo died from falling from the 53rd floor of a New York City apartment. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna let this reaction go. I'm sorry. Too heavy for me. I'm sorry. I know a lot of other reaction channels. They cry and they get deep. I'm not there yet. I gotta be honest with you. I love y'all. We family, but not right now. Not right now. That's too heavy. That's too heavy for me. I don't know. Yeah. And now I'm starting to think of my grandmother. It's too much. It's too much. I'm sorry. We're gonna wrap this up. Beautiful song. Beautiful song. Perfection. By far one of the saddest songs I've ever heard. And actually, while sad, also one of the more beautiful songs I've ever heard. So simple and poetic and meaningful, and given the context, I mean, that if you ever needed an example of a true artist, that's the example. To create from a pain like that, that is artistry at its finest. And I'll leave it there. Y'all let me know how y'all felt about it. I try to leave with a question. I don't want to ruin nobody's day and get people sad. But question of the day: who do you think about when you hear this song? Again, y'all know I'm in that comment section. I'm gonna read them. Don't completely depress me. I know some people gonna have some sad stories, and trust me, I'm not trying to discourage you. I'm gonna read it. Put whatever you want. We family, but just don't crush my spirit down there, okay? Don't crush me, okay? But tell your story. I'm really intrigued to know who you think about when you hear this song. And that's how I leave it. Until next time, with the great Eric Clapton. Peace.